Our vowel sound this week that we're going to be working on is short O sound. Do you remember what short O says from kindergarten? Do you remember that short O says ah, like as in ostrich? Well, that is the sound that will be in our spelling words this week. I'm going to read these words to you, and when you see one vowel in the word and the vowel is O, it's going to say ah. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule. That means there are some words that don't quite follow that rule. We're going to talk about that when we go to our high frequency words. But for now, let's go ahead and read these words. I will read them. If you can read them with me, go ahead. Ready? Log, dot, top, hot, lot, ox. All right. You need to know how to spell those words by Friday. Again, you've been doing so well on your test, and I'm super proud of you. But right now, let's practice spelling them. So I'm going to need you to do me a little favor. I'm going to need you to get out of your chair at home where you could still see this board, but I'm going to need you to move a little bit. Remember last week in Bible class, we played a little game called popcorn. We're going to kind of pop up kind of like that when we do our spelling review today. You're going to spell the word you're going to say it, spell it, and say it again. But when you get to the vowel, you're going to pop up. And then when you get to the consonant, the letter that's not a vowel, or when you say the word, you're going to squat back down again. So for instance, I'm not going to be able to squat because you won't be able to see me, but I'll kind of jump up and down a little bit. If I were to do log, I would say log, L-O-G, log, dot, D-O-T, dot. Okay, we're going to do that together as a class and see if we can get out of our seats a little bit, and we're going to pop up when we get to our vowel. Ready? Are you squatting down? Let's go. Log, L-O-G, log, dot, D-O-T, dot, top, T-O-P, top, hot, H-O-T, hot, lot, L-O-T, lot, ox, O-X, ox. Okay, we have a few days to practice those words this week, and you will also be seeing some short vowel words that are short O words in our journeys reading toward the middle and the end of the week. We're also going to have some high frequency words. Again, these are words that don't usually follow the phonics rule, and they're words that I do not want you to have to sound out. I want you to practice these words so well so that when you read them and you see them in your books, you can say them quickly. Our first word is do. Miss Axel just told you if there's one vowel in the word, it says it's short vowel sound. And you see that this word has one vowel in it, and it's O. But it does not say da, does it? So this is why I say there are some exceptions. There are some words that do not follow the rule, and this is one of them. There's lots of different situations, especially with the word O, like the word go or so. Those also only have one vowel words, and they say the long O sound. So sometimes there's an exception to the rule, and that is why I want you to know how to say these words quickly. Keep practicing reading them so we don't need to sound them out. Because if I had to sound out this word and I didn't know that it was the word do, and I just followed the rule that Miss Axel taught me, I might say da. And it's not the word da, it's the word do. So keep practicing those words. All right, do, find, funny, sing, know, they. Again, no does not follow the rule that I told you about short L. I'll give you a little clue on no and so. If there's a vowel at the end of a tiny word, like no, and it's at the end, and there's one vowel in it, it's going to say it's a long sound, like the word no and go and so. Okay, so know these words. Do, find, funny, sing, know, they. So that was one purpose of today's lesson, is to know our phonics words, our high frequency words, and our spelling words. I want you to be looking for these words in your reading this week. I want you to keep practicing reading them so you can read them quickly. On Friday, we'll have another high frequency word test. And again, you are working so hard. Keep up the good work. The other purpose of our reading today is I want you to know that something good readers will do. Good readers, when they read, will notice something called multiple meaning words. That's a big word, multiple meaning words. But there are words that when you see them have more than one meaning. And a good reader will know when they see that word the correct meaning because they're using all the words around it to help them think the right thing. Let's talk about that for just a moment. I'll give you an example, but I left my book over there. One moment. Have you ever heard of the word see? Well, of course you have, right? I see this lesson. But do you know that there's another meaning for the word see? How about when you go to the ocean? And sometimes we call the ocean the sea. Like, but the sea cannot see in as clear as it can be. So a good reader will know that this is the word sea, that's the ocean, and this is the word see that I can look. So sometimes words have different meanings. Sometimes words have different meanings, and these two look different, but sometimes they look the same. And those are called multiple meaning words. If you look up on my board, can you see this? I have the word saw. Like, see, I saw that movie. I looked at that movie. But do you know that there's another meaning for the word saw? Dad might have one in his garage, right? He uses the saw to cut the palm fronds down. That has two meanings. It can mean the palm frond, the saw that we cut things with, or I saw something. So saw is a multiple meaning word. It means it has more than one meaning. And that is something that a good reader will do. They will notice the meanings of the words when they're reading so they can understand what the author's trying to say. Let's look at the next one. I have the word ring. It could mean like ring on your finger, right? But ring can also have another meaning. Mom could say, I can hear my phone ringing. Do you? The noise that a phone ring makes or a bell makes, it's called a ring. So when you're reading a sentence and it has the word ring in it, a good reader will know, is it the ring that I wear on my finger or is it the sound that the phone makes ring? Let's try one more. How about date? Date. A date could be mom and dad are going out to dinner. They're going on a date. But a date could also mean let me look at the calendar and see what day it is. That could be another meaning of the word date. And those are called multiple meaning words. Words that have more than one meaning, and you will see them a lot when you're reading. And a good reader will know what the word means by using the words around it to say, Mom and Dad are going on a date. Well, I know that that's not the calendar date because they're going somewhere and two people are going together. That must be this date. Dad is going to get the saw to cut the palm fronds. Is it this saw? Seeing it? No, it would be this saw. Look at the ring I got from Grandma. Is it the phone call or the actual ring you put on your finger? That's right, it would be the ring you put on your finger. So we're going to play a little game, and I want you to be able to put your finger up if you think the meaning of the word is picture one. You're going to put a finger up one. If you think it's picture two, you're going to put your two fingers up. We're going to do our multiple meaning word game. I've got some pictures here, and they both are the same word, but they have different meanings. So I'm going to say a sentence. You're going to think about the sentence that I say. And if it's picture one, you're going to hold up one finger. If it's picture two, you're going to hold up the two fingers, and we will see if you are right. So a good reader, again, will notice multiple meaning words and picture the correct meaning while they're reading. So let's look at the first set of pictures. I've got a girl, and it has the word band, and it's pointing to that. And I have men in a band playing their instruments. So band is a multiple meaning word. So I'm going to say a sentence. If it's this one, hold up one finger. If it's this one, because it's number two, hold up two fingers. Ready? Mom, have you seen my hairband? One or two? Did you pick one? If you did, good job. That's this band, not this band. Good job. Let's try the next one. Bat. If it's this bat, hold the bird bat, or the animal bat, I guess it's really not a bird, hold up a one. If it's this bat that you play with, hold up two. Okay, listen to the sentence and see if you can figure out which bat I'm talking about. Did you see that bat flying last night? That's right. Did you hold up number one again? It was not this bat. That bat would be I played baseball with my brother with my new bat. That would be this bat. Number one. How about the last one? This is leaves, and the girl is leaving. She leaves. I'm going to say a sentence. You decide which leaves it is, because leaves is a multiple meaning word. Are you ready? She leaves the door open every time she goes outside. One or two? That's right, it was two. This leaves, look at the pretty fall leaves. That would be the one. But this one was this one. She leaves the door open every time she leaves. That would be number two. So good readers will look and notice multiple meaning words when they're reading, and they will think of the correct word. And sometimes we'll use the words around it to let us know which word is the right meaning in that sentence. So I wonder if you can find any multiple meaning words this week in your reading. Enjoy reading first grade. Enjoy studying your high frequency words, your spelling words. And I do again want to say good job for your hard work that you're doing at home. I notice it. God notices it. We are pleased with you. So keep it up.